try to get that number as low as possible so I can eat as much junk food as possible. I want to be totally candid with you, and we're gonna talk numbers. Like, that is, I think, the true meaning of self-care. Self-care is doing the shit that you don't want to do. I start every morning with a little bit of journaling. So right now, I've got the date. I like to write this in a colored pen. I like to write like where I am and like what's going on in the world. So I'll write down 3 things that I am grateful for every day. They can be big things, small things, whatever comes to mind. My 3 major daily goals that, like, as long as I get these done, everything's fine. Write down 4 things I am, like strong, healthy, and my May 2021 goals. I like to just write these down every single day so that I remind myself what I'm working for and toward. This is what I'm manifesting right now. Like, finding like the perfect, like beautiful, comfortable, safe apartment for when we move this year. And then here's a little portion in case I want to journal a little bit. I also journal a little bit at nighttime too. So this is just kind of like a mind dump area if there's something on my mind. Yeah, doing this has like changed my mindset so much, and I actually feel weird like if I don't at least do like the gratitude and the daily goals to like kind of center my day.
Hi, and welcome to session 2 of the basics. Kim Kardashian, if you guys have seen her. Self-reflection on your hair washing days, and this is, again, part of my session with me.
Good morning, guys. How are you? What is up? Today's video is like a little bit of a different one for me. Don't mind me, I'm just putting my heat protectant spray in, about to do my hair. So I do regular like weekly vlogs. I'm trying to share like my health journey and all of that right now, but I realize I haven't really taken you through like a full day of all of the things that I actually do, that I'm like actively doing in a day to like try to feel healthy, for like my mental health and my physical health. Also, if you are wondering, I am trying out the Bondi Boost brand. I just started, it's only been like a week, so I don't really have any opinions yet, but stay tuned because I am going through like a little bit of like a hair growth thickening kind of journey. So I'll keep you posted on that, but like I said, it's only been a week. So there are a bunch of things that I do like every single day, all day, that really keep me like productive, keep me feeling good. Feeling good has been a huge thing for me over the past like year or so, because if you don't know, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about like, I think like 2 years now, which is wild. My life's work right now feels like it is trying to feel my best. One, to obviously have like slower or less disease progression, if any at all. And also to like feel good in my day-to-day. I was getting like quite fatigued just not really feeling very good. So that was important to me to try to work on. But also, like, I'm the type of person that, like, I thrive in routine. I don't love routine. I love routine because, like, I like what's comfortable. I like knowing, like, what's coming next. And, like, it just keeps me really organized. But I also hate routine because, like, I don't want to. Like, I don't want to do the same things every single day. Some mornings you just wake up and you just don't want to. You just don't want to do anything. That is, I think, the true meaning of self-care. Self-care is not your face masks and giving yourself a manicure and getting ready for the day and stuff like that. Like, self-care is doing the shit that you don't want to do, but you know you have to do in order to have a good day. So that's kind of what I'm taking you through today. So you already saw this morning. Sorry, I didn't film my face this morning because, like, who wants to show their face at 7 a.m? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be doing my hair. We'll get to that in a second. Every single morning I wake up and it's the same thing. I even do this on the weekend. There's one day on the weekend where I let myself sleep in like an hour later, and the night before I'll go to bed an hour later. But I've been really noticing that if I go to bed too late on the weekends and wake up much later than I usually do, I feel like garbage for the whole day and then for a few days during the next week because I'm so messed up and I don't sleep as well. So it just doesn't work for me. Honestly, good enough for the hair. I feel like I'm talking a lot right now and I just got ready and I'm running a little bit behind, so I need to go make myself some breakfast. Got my breakfast. This is a very typical breakfast for me, especially lately. If you want to see how I make it, you can go check out one of my, like, what I eat in a week videos. I've made this like a ridiculous amount of time so far. Basically, it's just a piece of toast with some spinach and some egg salad. So I will eat this. That is 2 eggs. And then I also have half of a protein shake. I need to eat breakfast and I really gotta get to work. So I've had lunch already and I forgot to show you guys, but I made a HelloFresh meal. It was okay. Definitely not one of my favorite ones. Nice and healthy and light, but like I could have used a sauce. But I did want to show you part of my healthy lifestyle is listening to like my cravings and honoring them and allowing myself to have the thing that I want and just like moving on. And today I really wanted something like sweet after lunch, mainly because lunch wasn't very like satisfying for me. There is like a, like, sure, I'm full and I got lots of nutrients, but like I wasn't satisfied. So I felt like having a couple of sour keys. I had one in my mouth and I had these 3, so just 4. I think a serving's like 14. Stuff like this is very like harmless to me. I'll have these and I won't think about it again. If I were to like ignore it and know that I wanted something sweet, I probably would like kind of like drive me wild all day, and then I might end up eating way more of these at nighttime than like I originally would have if I just like let myself have them. And no, this doesn't happen every day. I don't crave sugar every single day anymore, which is so nice. I'm procrastinating really hard. I'm really gonna get back to work. So it's a little bit later now and I'm about to go do my workout, and you may be a little bit confused. You're like, didn't you work out already this morning? Yes. So I actually exercise twice a day now, and I don't want you to look at that as like me doing like 2 a days like for weight loss or anything like that, because that's not what I'm doing. I do work out almost every morning, like usually 6 days a week. And I genuinely like it. And I genuinely really like working out. I really like my workout program. It's so amazing for my mental health. It just makes me feel really good and like fresh and new. So I love working out. Like I mentioned earlier today, we were going for walks every morning. So I switched my morning workouts to the afternoon just to fit it into my day better. So I would do it at the end of my work day. And now I'm going on the elliptical for the 30 minutes. I like to replace the walk just for now. So that's not necessarily like a workout for me. Like, I more so think of it as like exercise. Like, I'm trying to move my body. Like, I wake up and then I sit on the same spot on the couch all day just editing. I don't really do anything else, and then at nighttime after work I sit in the same spot and like watch TV with Chris and like relax. So I find myself, I'm just sitting all day. I'm like extremely sedentary, and I wasn't liking that. Like, I was a server before. I was running around for like over 8 hours a day, and when that stopped, I know that's like one of the biggest reasons that I gained so much weight so quickly. If you don't know, I did gain 40 pounds over quarantine. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is trying to get that back off. So I've been doing this extra movement literally just to move. Like, it feels really good to get up, start my day, be active, like wake myself up and then get through the work day, and then get up, make myself like move my body again. So yeah, I don't want you to think that I'm doing 2 a days to like try to lose weight faster or anything like that. Doing the 2 exercises has actually increased my like calorie allowance. Because I'm burning more calories, I can eat more calories. So I've factored that all in, and we can talk more about that in a bit as well. So it's not like I'm in like 1,000 calorie deficit or anything like that. All it did was just make me move my body a little bit more, and then I've been able to eat a little bit more because of it. I'm gonna go have my pre-workout, and then I will chat with you a little bit about like how I'm eating right now. Just finished that. I am so sweaty. It was a really, really good workout. If you missed it, I did post a video of me trying out the Whitney Simmons Alive app. Go check that out if you want. I will link that. It comes up here somewhere. But right now I am doing Alive Inside 2.0. I'm actually really enjoying it. You need a little bit more equipment, but fortunately I have it all. So that was like a killer workout. According to my Fitbit, I have burned like, through exercise, like 770 for my calories today. But again, I don't totally believe that. I don't listen to that. And I don't do anything with those numbers. I literally just look at them and like, it's just kind of fun for me to see it. I need to go have a snack, and then we're gonna run out and grab something from Shoppers Drug Mart. I just filmed this whole clip and realized I wasn't recording. Why do I keep doing that? My camera battery is still charging, so that's why I'm on my phone. But we just got home from Shoppers. One of my most toxic traits is if we go out after work, I feel like I have to eat out. Like I have to pick up food to bring home. Like if I go out and then come back home and I have to cook dinner, I'm miserable. But that's something I'm trying to work on. And I'm very proud of myself because I knew that we were going out tonight really quickly after work, and I was not gonna wanna cook. So what I was supposed to make for dinner, I actually made for lunch. So it was this like pomegranate molasses chicken thing. And I knew that lunch was something that I just had to like reheat and literally throw in a pan because I made it the other day. So I was really smart and I pushed that to dinner. So there's like literally no excuse but to come home and eat something from here. Here we go. I made like a spaghetti bolognese sauce. I'm gonna throw it in that pan really quick. Okay, we are back at the vanity because there are just not that many places that I can film in this apartment because Chris is constantly on calls all day. So here we are again. But I mentioned I want to talk about a little bit about like my diet and what I'm doing right now. Right now I am in a process of calorie counting, like flexible dieting, whatever you want to call it. I'm like paying attention to macros, but not really. Like I don't care that much about it other than protein. But again, I don't really care about the number. I just have noticed over the past few years that a higher protein situation has definitely made me feel my best throughout the day. I don't really like worry too much about like the numbers. I want to be totally candid with you, and we're gonna talk numbers, like real numbers, vulnerable numbers. I'm 5'9". I'm gonna be 25 in a month, and I'm 243 pounds. I'm like fluctuating a pound right now between 242. That's a larger body for sure. Like being 5'9" and having that much weight on you, like my body fat percentage, according to my body analyzer scale, who knows how accurate those things are, but still, is like 44%. I just wanted to be real. I want you to know my numbers because I want you to realize that what I do may not be right for you. Or maybe you'll realize like if you're a tall girl and a larger body as well, then you're like, oh shit, like I could be trying that. So 6 days a week, I do 30 minutes on the elliptical every morning. 5 days a week, I'm doing a mixture of like strength and like cardio kind of thing. According to the website, the IIFYM calculator, which I will link down below for you, that's my favorite one to use. If I want to get down to 199 pounds, if I want to lose like 44 pounds, I'd have to eat like, it's like 2,500 calories because I'm burning like over 3,000 a day with my activity levels and with my size and stuff like that. I also have a Fitbit, and again, don't know how accurate this is. It's more so just fun to like to track and look at. On average, I am burning, according to this, over 3,000 calories a day as well. So again, don't know how accurate anything is, but it has been helping me to like have measurable things. So a calorie allowance of like 2,500 calories, which is quite a lot, and it's been great for me. So it seems that I'm really enjoying this like extra exercise, extra food kind of thing. Like some people work really well with reducing their calories because they like maybe they can't get extra exercise, but I'm in a position right now where I can do extra exercise, and if that ever changed, I would probably have to reduce the calories, but that is an issue for another time. So right now I'm in a really good spot. I can eat 2,500 calories a day and feel good about it. And it's been working. I've been doing it for the past couple of weeks and I'm down about a pound or 2. And that's with like not being like completely perfect. So on average, I actually don't eat 2,500 calories a day. 2,500 is my weekly average, if that makes sense. So I am trying really, really hard not to focus really on the calories. So I will just input what I eat after I ate it. So I'm not like letting the numbers dictate what I'm eating. This is what I want to eat. Okay, I'll eat it. Granted, I do have a pretty good idea of like the calories and all that kind of stuff in most foods now because I've done this for so long. But I'll be like, okay, this is what I want to eat, and I track it after the fact, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm working with. Sounds good. I'll kind of just like look at it throughout the day, and I focus mainly on my hunger. So if I get to the end of the day and I've eaten 2,500 calories and I'm still hungry, I will eat because I will not go to bed hungry because then I will not sleep well. And then we have a whole slew of other problems. So I care more about my hunger than about these numbers, first of all. Second, I hate the idea of, it's the end of the night, I'm at 2,100 calories, but I can have 2,500. And I'm like, okay, so let's just eat 400 calories. I used to live for that. I used to try to get that number as low as possible so I could eat as much junk food as possible. But I don't really do that anymore, but that's like a whole other thing that I've worked on for a really, really long time. So now I'm just honoring my hunger. If I end the day at 2,100 calories and I still had 400 left, that's fine. That's why I like to do a weekly average, because this changes so much depending on like my energy expenditure. If I have a rest day, I might eat a little bit less without realizing it because I just didn't get as hungry. Or for example, like Thursday nights and Saturday nights, Chris and I order takeout. When you order takeout, it tends to be a little bit higher of a calorie density. So if I'm eating like 4 days a week, I'm eating 2,100 calories, but then 2 days a week, I'm eating like 3,000 calories, then it like kind of all averages out by Sunday, and I personally really prefer that because it takes a lot of pressure off of me and I can still enjoy all the things that I want to enjoy. So that is the update on all of that for you. I just wanted to kind of give it to you in a like concise one video and just kind of explain where I'm at. So it is like 9:30, which means it is time to start winding down and getting ready for bed. I have a little alarm on my phone that tells me it's time to get up. I get up and like floss, water floss, wash my face, do my skincare. Chris makes us our nighttime tea, which I will show you when it is ready. And this is kind of what we do like every single night. I try to get into bed at like 10:30, maybe 10:45. I have one of those one line a day journals, and then I read for 10 minutes every single night in bed. Right now I'm reading A Discovery of Witches and I'm really enjoying it. I'm almost in the first book, so I'll get to watch the first season of the show soon, which is so exciting. This takes me back to those days when you're like reading the Twilight books and then like the movie would come out as you finish the book. It was just like so exciting, and I miss that. It's like very nostalgic. I don't know, maybe you think that I do too much in a day, maybe I don't do enough. I don't really know, but this is just what I do. This is what's been making me feel like the most productive and feel the best. It's been working really well. And I think that's going to be it for today's vlog for a healthy day in my life. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to structure these videos. So I will see you guys back here on Wednesday for another What I Eat Wednesdays. That just sounds so much better than on Tuesdays. Ignore how messy this is. I just wanted to show you what our like evening cocktail is. So we have boiling water and we use a scoop of this, like about 2 to 3 grams. This is so good. I don't know if it's placebo effect, but this gives me some good sleeps. So use that. It's so good. It's like a sour berry flavor. And then I have some of these organic raspberry leaves, and I add a little bit of this to a tea strainer. It's supposed to really help with your like menstrual health.